Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen around the world, wherever you are. Welcome to League of Tilt, but today we are the Thunder Bear in the jungle. Thunder Chungus up into a Rengar with Smite and Teleport. Have not seen that in a hot minute, let me tell you. Haven't seen a Rengar in a hot minute, let alone a Rengar with TP. This should absolutely mean that we can wreck him in a 1v1. Even though we both have lethal tempo, Volibear gets a massive amount of healing off of his passive. I'm going to take a slightly delayed recall, not too delayed, and put a ward in this dude's jungle. Garen doesn't have Ignite. And I have lethal tempo. So, I win this. Just stand my ground. I just don't want to get hit by Ignite, so I'm going to pop my ghost and walk away here. Yeah, that's very straightforward. They're doing a lot of shenanigans bot side. It's alright. That first blood should make life very, very good for us. We don't have to go for any more greedy invades. If they're trying to take this, Misfortune should be able to mess with them. It's alright. You have enough time to watch out for. You could definitely have enough time to get a pair of W's off, and that second W is just so powerful in a 1v1 fight. So Rengar is heading over to his blue buff. I'm going to walk over to his red buff, and we're going to grab this. Because it's unlikely he's going to come here without taking his buff. He's probably looking to triple buff me. And this is a little inefficient. I'm going to pull this into the brush now. This is a little inefficient, but I think we have to do this in order to avoid just having our buff stolen and sitting with nothing we can do. Garen still will have summoners up, and Teemo is pushed in, so I don't feel terribly confident about this. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, burn the Garen flash. Excellent. Great work. We're not going to do that. He's going to probably look to walk into us, so we're going to walk back here. Rengar is going to realize that his red buff has been stolen after doing his blubber buff, so we're actually even on buffs. We've exerted a honestly stupid amount of pressure already on this Garen, given how early in the game it is. We've burned his flash. And Teemo should have a significant advantage here. So even though we're low on farm, we've equalized on the Rengar, and we've gotten a massive amount of pressure off. And again, if Rengar shows up here, we should have enough to kill him. So I'm not terribly worried about that. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to leave that there. Walk over. Malzahar and Katarina are both very low. Yeah. Just interrupt his recall. Don't have to do anything fancy. Just mess with him, mess with his back timings. And there we are. We've still got another crab. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, that's awkward. It almost ran out. I'm used to having celerity and all water walking on the bear. So by my reckoning, I thought, oh, you know what, this is going to catch up. But I didn't. I went for slightly different runes this game. I have the conditioning page on Volibear, which does make him slightly tankier, but it obviously makes him slightly slower as well. I went for those because I feel like I'm going to stand in a lot of fights a lot more. Like, I'm the primary frontline for our team. Can't really say that the team has any other frontline to speak of. So we're going to max W. Oh, sorry, trolling. Hardcore trolling. I clean forgot they took my red buff here. Got the double crab on the Rengar. So even though the Rengar has an assist here, that assist is from the preliminary invade, not from anything later. Yeah, okay. He's here. He's looking for that. He's looking for that. This is a very free counter gank if he shows up. I haven't had a chance to. Okay. We can just walk away here. We don't really need to do anything. Our bot lane is pushed in. Sure. I'm gonna go for this. I was worried that if I didn't go for this, things were gonna go worse. I think I won. Really should dissuade further fights. Our misfortune isn't fighting. Oh man. Oh, this is such a messy fight. If they walk up, we can definitely go for this. Ugh. It's unfortunate that they both died there. Will Zaya have enough here? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm going to be able to walk back under turret. It's unfortunate that they both stood in line and got caught by Zaya Feathers. It was a very strange fight. We need to focus down this bot lane a lot more, I suppose. Need to shut down the Zaya. We're going to go for a Titanic Hydra. Very powerful stuff on the bear. Auto attack, and the CCs are not helped by Mark Treads. So we're going to grab the Ninja Tab Eyes and Oracle Lens. Alright. Go up, go down. Go down, actually. I have camps in both quadrants of the jungle, but Scuttle Crab is bot side. And I want to grab the shutdown on the Zaya. Want to pressure the Zaya more. We are unfortunately quite under-leveled because we haven't been able to farm because of the messy way the game has been going. I think it's very important at this... Oh, excellent, they got the shutdown Zaya anyway. It's very important to get this crab. Okay. I'll happily hit whoever's in front of me. What were they trying for? If Morgana gets that, I'll laugh. I don't think she will though, because Rengar's great health and Morgana's lack of damage technology on in the game should mean that she can't get that. I think I should be able to go for that blower buff if I am helped by Morg here. Okay. Let's grab that. We're not going to use any other abilities here except RW. We don't need to. We'll hold them. Rengar might decide to head over to my top. What are they doing? I don't understand. Okay, she's just gonna back off. It's okay. We don't need to go for the dive on the Zaya. Like we can, but we don't have to, so we won't. It's okay. That was they just walked into us and they were trying to steal dragon. Oh man, when you get found out, well, you're cheesing. Rengar really does not have the best early objective take. So, and Rakan's not much help either. Just couldn't imagine that they would even go for that. So I wasn't checking, but this is definitely what happens when you try to push too hard and you get punished. Now, unfortunately, I am 4 of the team's 5 kills. That means a large amount of the team's power budget is allocated to me. So if I'm not there, then the team's not fighting, right? That's essentially what that means. And until I back to spend all this gold, the fact that I have this amount of gold literally just does not mean anything. Malzahar is pushing. I'm gonna go for this, yeah. Yeah, if Malzahar sticks around, I'm gonna go for this. I don't know that he will let me. I would be very surprised if he let me stick around for this. On second thought, I have ulti, he should be dead here. Yeah. This is the power of Volibear, right? You can just make it so that the tower doesn't mean anything. So if you go low on HP and you decide, oh, okay, I'm a little low here, I'm gonna just farm up and stay safe under my turret, the bear says no, right? I wouldn't be able to walk up to the rift all the time. I had a feeling he might be doing it, but we've been getting so much elsewhere. We didn't have smite, we didn't have ulti, we had to respect the Rengar might be there. He might have taken our top side here as well. Okay, he didn't, so if he just kills the Teemo here, this is fine. There's no reason for absolutely no reason for the Teemo to be there. He 100% of the time knows that the Volibear is there. That the Rengar is there, sorry, I mean. So there's absolutely no reason for him to be there, because he should have gotten that notification that I got of the Rift Herald, okay? Yeah, can't really fight this, not without help, so I'm just going to recall. Rengar walks. Yeah, we can just walk away. Oh, he had ulti. That's very unfortunate. He's going to get 2 kills here and he's going to walk away scot-free. That's very sad. I think I should have committed to that earlier. Then maybe I would have been able to do something. As it is, he's just going to walk away from that scot-free. That upsets me, because yes, Teemo didn't read that Rift Herald play, but once Teemo had read that Rift Herald play, I should have been in position to fight it. Now I give a shutdown to Garen for absolutely no good reason. He got 2 kills worth of gold, so now he and I are equal in strength, except he's a top laner in gold, except he's a top laner and I'm a jungler. So and my ulti's on a very low cooldown as well. This is unfortunate. We do have our completed Titanic Hydra, so we're fairly tanky and we're going to be doing a boatload of damage. Since we need to be the primary frontliner for our team, we're going to be going for a Frostfire Gauntlet second, and then after that we can go for a whole bunch of different items. We can go for tank, which Titanic Hydra will turn into some semblance of damage. We could alternatively go for some amount of AP, because Volibear scales very well with AP items that also give HP. So this is going to be a very nice hybrid build with Demonic Embrace. Yeah, she's dead. Oh, people in what universe? That's fine. Ah! I don't know what's funnier. I really don't know what's funnier. The fact that Miss Fortune ulted that late, or that she actually got a kill with it. It's fine, we're going to be able to transition this into an objective fairly easily. Looks like people want to go for Garen. Sure, promise to see him. Fine by me. Okay. Go for Garen. Whew, that was getting scarily low. So he's strong. One of the reasons Titanic Hydra is so good on this champion is because his W does apply on-hit effects. So every time I W, I get that I get bonus, and also obviously I have I get a large amount of attack speed for my passive, so my auto attacks deal a bunch of damage as well. So Titanic Hydra is very good. I'm going to absorb this wave because there's no reason for me not to. Okay, good job, proud of you. He tried ulting me under tower. I don't know what that's supposed to accomplish. I didn't have information on the Rengar. He might be hiding in. He might be deciding to ult me. If he does that, I would not enjoy that, because then I would. And I don't have ulti, so there's a chance Malzahar gets sorry for me. So I didn't particularly feel like just randomly wasting a summer spell. But because he didn't have ulti, now Katarina can just walk up and kill him. So that worked out fine. Let's look at item powers. Yeah, Garen still is just a teensy bit stronger than we are, because he has that AD item. So, okay, he thinks he's safe. Little does he know. Okay, we're going to go for this Frostfire Gauntlet now. And now we should be finally able to match the Garen in strength. We're going to walk over here. We have Ghost. He's going to take that. I know that he has Vision here, so I'm going to go ahead and clear that in preparation for topside Rift Herald. My camps are bot side, which is unfortunate, but I really need to make sure that Garen doesn't just keep fighting here and lose us another tower. That would be very unfortunate. So take. All right, get that. Okay. Even though Garen gets the shutdown on the Katarina under turret, he shouldn't be able to turn into a kill. Oh, why is he so fast for? Oh, it's very unfortunate. He's much faster than I thought he would be. As much as this would speed up my clear if I used Q, I don't think I can, given that Garen's in the area. He's not going to win this. He's definitely not gonna win this. But if I can just keep them busy, if I can just make it so. I was gonna say, if I can keep him busy long enough to where he can't join the fight mid, then I will have done my job. It's just ridiculous how many how many free stats he gets. So we shut down the Rengar pretty hard with our lead. We've been pressuring just about everywhere. That's very good. Yeah, we can keep going for this. No one's really gonna come up to stop us. Okay, we can just walk away. Grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this. There's no reason to stay. Take this, Katarina. I'm gonna go here. Katarina can just finish taking the chickens, and we'll run up here and just grab the objective. It's not enough to just get kills, right? One has to make sure they're constantly getting objectives. They know that I'm here, but Katarina's in this brush. Need help. We're gonna need help here. We're gonna need help here. We're gonna need help here. There's no reason for our bot lane to be bot side. I think we have to give this up for the moment. Just pull this up, reset. Ooh. Okay, we'll run away, make sure we don't get ulted. I'll wait for everybody to come up here. Oh! That was clutches all Hades. Alright, here we are. Just jump back in and take this. Nobody focused the Shelly. I could have maybe eat over the wall to try and get it, but I figured it was gonna. It's insane. That's insane to me. If I have my, if there's sick. What? My dude, you're crazy. I'm just gonna get this turret. It's like, and if you all stick around, I will ulti. Just stick around long enough to. What is happening? Okay. Oh, is that gonna get him? No, I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. That's very sad. We overstayed. We should have led the misfortune to her fate. We should have walked out also back here. Recognizing that this gives us more free space to operate. That's just another shutdown we're feeding to the Garen. It's like we just love feeding this Garen, huh? Okay, get bigger, get beefier. We also died right before the Infernal Dragon, so unfortunately, unless someone rotates, I need Katarina to rotate. This is so stealable, this is so killable. Come on, guys, we can do better. Come on. No, please. Oh. She just commits harder to that. We'd have gotten it, because he wasn't expecting it. This Rengar's a coward, as it is. Why did I try? Try earlier. Or do not try. You waffled. The waffling is what really cost us, the indecisiveness. It's alright. These things happen. Maxing Q second. There's really no reason for team to be up there. There's no reason for team to be up there given that there's no objective to take, but if they think they can fight all of these people, I'm just going to push this wave out. Because there's no way we're going to be able to end the game through mid or even take a turret, so we're just opening up ourselves to a flank opportunity by forcing a team fight. They're not going to be able to take anything even if they get the fight. So the best thing we can do to move the state of the game forward is to keep pushing this. I don't understand why we still have an objective bounty. It's just like one dragon more. It's really, the difference should not have been massive. Anyways, see if we can punish them for committing so much topside by taking away all their bot side camps. Okay, they don't have their blue buff up. We will be taking this Gromp, send this wave crashing under turret. Now they'll probably send somebody to pick it up, or they'll collapse on Katarina. Come here. Oh gods. Use my reset from the ghost to walk away. Yeah, very doable. There we are. Just walk in and kill him and jump back out. One thing I don't like about the Titanic Hydra Rush, even though it gives you a lot of combat power, one thing I don't like about it is that it has no ability haste, and that is just such an important stat in the stupid bear, because how long the ulti cooldown is. His ulti is just such a powerful tool. It's not that he's useless without it, far from it, but his ulti is just so powerful. Guys, just Baron. We don't need to do this. Like, we don't have our Katarina. Oh god. Why are we all randomly going mid? They're not going to be able to take Baron off of this, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they can take Baron off of this. It's alright. We'll go for a Demonic Embrace. Allow us to cut down through some of the beef in front of us, namely this Garen, better. Because Silver Medal, let's stop it. Yeah, let's push waves, fight together, set up objectives, stop getting caught by ourselves. Katarina should have enough mobility to where she can outrun a Garen, right? Right? Ooh. There we go. So fast, mate. It's bloody tilting. I'll go deal with the Malzahar. Stop pushing mid. Stop pushing mid. Stop pushing mid blindly. This is how we lose. Malzahar should be caught here.
This is the way of old Volibear.
Okay. Garen and Zyre coming up. Where's the next wave? Just past the second tower here, so we can't be up here in this river. They might be in this brush. I'll queue away if they are. Okay, they're not here. They've gone mid, so I'm free to catch this wave that's coming up. We see the Xayah. Okay, Teemos sending a bunch of minions over our side. So we should be able to push this in pretty nicely. Don't see where any of his team is. Rengar is bot side. I can do this. Ooh. My man dealt a lot more damage than I thought he would. I'm gonna run away. Woo! Woo! Damage. Rakan. Rakan, what are you doing? I'm pulling two people up here by myself, and we still lost. I'll just leave that. It was pretty nice that we pulled two people up here, I suppose.
Shut down.
This is just unfortunate. Turns out that's not enough. Garen by himself can still massacre people. Okay. Looks like we're gonna get the dragon. I cannot really fight them by myself here, I don't think. Unless... Okay. Okay. Ghost, go in, smite to take away his spell immunity, and he's dead. And now, because Rakan doesn't have any friends to jump to, there we go. Baron. This is a very free Baron. I just needed to wait until Malzahar had used up enough mana or was sufficiently in our territory to where I would no longer be at risk. He dealt so much damage to me off of the Liandry's because I don't really have any MR. This should be very free. Wait a minute. Who's here? Yeah. I don't have smite for a bit, unfortunately. Okay. Alright. So, oh! Excellent catch. Amazing catch. Amazing catch. We'll catch it. What is that speed? I'm still gonna catch you. Oh, what is happening? Okay, back. Okay. Oh my lord, I think we finally got him. What is that move speed on that guy, my dude? He's so fast off of the dead man's play, just running around at a billion move speed. Oh, Rakan's dead here. Should be, right? No, he has flash. Okay, if he has flash, he's not dead. But Rakan definitely is not allowed to be there, so that's pretty good. Okay. Misfortune needs to hit tower. That's all. If Misfortune just hits turret. Okay, back. Recall. Push out always. Not just one wave. Yeah, you know, this is fine. And then we can just go for a Gargoyle Stone Plate after this. That'll let us survive massive amounts. And I was just like, with so much HP, and all of that HP converts into both AP and AD, so we'll do a massive amount of damage. Like we do need to be frontline threats. Like Katarina and Misfortune are doing work, but we need to guarantee reliable damage. Okay. Do I run? I don't think I do. That's very unfortunate. Ooh. We can get people in this choke. If we can get people in this choke, switch target to the Garen, switch target to the Rengar, and run around like a big Chungus Berry looking for literally anybody else. No? Okay. This game is all about like target selection and just being in the right place. It's really upsetting. We still have Baron. Okay, I'm actually gonna go into their base here. Convince the Garen to stop his antics, stop his regen as well. Push in this wave. I'm just pushing this wave. And then while he's defending this and they're all coming back, just go ahead and grab bot side while we're at it. We won't be able to get as much stuff because we've run out of Baron buff, but it's alright. Make these minions, make it so that they have to come respond to these minions. I think I should be getting off another reset here. Careful, I would expect that they were all gonna come here, so take that blast cone. And Nope. No need to fight. Absolutely no need to fight here. I'm gonna recall. I'm recalling. Oh, I can't recall here, can I? He still had enough. But if he's gonna walk into all of us just to do that, then it's completely fine. Like I was hesitant to do that because I didn't have ulti, so I couldn't just become giga tanky. But then at the same time, I thought, well, if Garen has to ult me, given my positioning, given that with Ghost I was able to walk back into my team very quickly, he would have needed to come into our entire team in order to ult me, and if he does that, then we get the kill anyway. It was going so well because they all tried to pile on top of the MF in a choke point. I think people just like keep not respecting Misfortune damage, so it's like we're gonna get that turret now, and then Misfortune can get mid lane. It's all very good. They're all respawning now, so I would recommend caution. No need to greed. Reset, prep for next Baron. We can win off that. Sad day in the life of a Rengar, man. And an ADC can one-shot them. It sounds like the Rengar doesn't have items. He has 3 items, but Misfortune has a massive amount of damage, and she's been playing pretty well, and the Rengar didn't have ulti. So if Misfortune can see him coming, then she can just like absolutely massacre him because that's why you play ADC, you know. That's your one payoff. You get to deal with it. Also, it's kind of insane that we still have this mid lane turret standing, but I would like to try and keep it that way if possible. Garen is really annoying. I'll tell you right now. Screw you. that's also reasons to build some AP on Volibear, because your auto attacks hurt a lot. I'm just gonna walk up. Okay. He's just gonna burn off for a little. We have a man advantage. We should be able to do whatever we like to their base. I'll tank this turret. What the fuck? That was horrifying. Garen's trying to base race us. We have to recall. We have to recall friends. We have to leave the Garen here. He's going for the right play. He's being annoying. He's realizing his entire team is going to end, and given that our ADC just decided she didn't want life anymore, she chose not life. Garen should be somewhere here. Oh, nice fake out. He shouldn't be able to get away with this. Ah, it's not enough. Didn't want to spend my ulti for that. But I will spend my ulti for this, huh? What? Okay. Not much to say there. Sure, I'll just. I'm just gonna walk in through topside. He can't avoid. Yep. Barely not got away. It's fine. That's the end of the game anyways. Death time was long enough. Just pretty classic case of, yeah, he's trying to be annoying, but one can only do so much just from being annoying. We had far better objective control. They kept picking bad team fights into us, and Cheese only worked so well. And then the rest of their team just kept they're finding themselves in bad positions, where at least positions where they didn't realize that I could jump on them, given my movement speed from my Q buff and the Ghost. But one of the things that I will say about this game is that it felt like I never had my ulti up. Like whenever I used my ulti, it felt very powerful. But there were a lot of situations just like, God, I wish I had ulti here, which makes me wonder if like a slightly this was sort of a very hyper scaling, combat power focused build that is very strong. There's no denying that it's strong, but I don't wonder if some ability haste might now be better. But really, this game was just won on the back of like, just recognizing their mid laner was not going to do terribly well, and was not doing terribly well, so just punishing the heck out of him. Katarina took advantage of that. She unfortunately didn't roam very much, and they tried to shut her down, but just like we were there to protect her when she got roamed on. And even though Garen ended up dunking on the Teemo, like the thing is, I gave up on the Teemo in the middle of that game because I realized, wait, hang on, this Teemo, I killed Garen level 1, and then I made him use Flash and TP level 2 essentially, and then after that you still manage to lose lane and get killed by Garen. Like, that means you're just bad. You're not able to use the advantage that has been given you. So at that point, better to take my attentions elsewhere. We saw that bot lane was fighting a lot, like all of the time, so we chose to focus there instead. And that led to those bot lane fights that we got a kill from the Garen, then we ended up getting a kill again in bot lane, and then thanks to the pressure we exerted, bot lane was able to get a kill, and then that let us sort of equalize the bot lane and get objectives, and from there we were able to translate Katarina's lead into the mid lane. So the only problem ended up being Garen, but as long as we kept fighting smart, because Garen, as you can see, it's not like we didn't have the damage to kill him, because I managed to get gold into my teammates' pockets. We had the damage to kill him if we ever could catch him out together. So by pushing out waves in the right places, by not just inting with the rest of my team all the time, I was able to ensure that Garen was going to feel pulled in multiple directions. No matter how strong he is, ultimately he is just one man. He cannot be everywhere. nobody can be everywhere. So we just utilized those leads that we build up in other lanes to keep pushing waves and to keep taking objectives until Garen almost had to feel like he's just giving up on his team or had to find just cheesy flanks. But that alone is not enough, especially if, like me, you're reading the map and you're reading, so this is where Rengar can come from, this is where Garen can come from, I'll try and protect my carries, and of course, Misfortune ulti in team fights absolutely ended up crushing them. So it was just all of those things came together to let us win this game. We gave away multiple shutdowns, because we missed position once, another time we're in the middle of a fight, which of course is suboptimal. They got a couple of objective bounties off of an unfortunate death timer, but overall, despite a couple of small mistakes from our opponent, a lot of mistakes from our team, just keeping up that constant pressure is eventually what allowed us to win the game. So let's take a look at the graphs. Damage dealt, yeah, we did a very respectable amount of damage despite being such a tanky frontliner. We tanked the most damage on our team. That's to be expected. I didn't expect how much Katarina was going to tank, but I suppose she was diving in a lot. Look at that. It's stupid. Total damage to objectives. Misfortune is obviously, she's the carry and she was hitting dragons a lot, but we were definitely up there as well. Damage to turrets, this is where I really expect Misfortune to shine. Yeah, there you go. She was hitting those a lot. But as you can see, we're just sort of everywhere. We have relatively high kill participation. Lethal Tempo did so much work that game. So did Revitalise. I will say, I really miss having the move speed, but also just the added durability felt amazing. I definitely felt both differences. I felt the difference of not having the move speed when I'm used to having it. Like I messed up that early Scuttle Crab clear lol. But also I felt that I was significantly harder to kill, significantly tankier in team fights, which I loved. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing moving forward, but this game I figured we needed a frontline, so we went for this. So yeah, just not necessarily a clinical game, a messy fiesta, but when you're in low elo, you've got to learn to play the fiestas as well. I'd like to think we played the fiestas relatively well. We positioned well, we selected our targets well, we kept threading the needle, finding our ways onto key members of the enemy team over and over again, landing crucial stunts. We did a very good job of keeping Malzahar shields off. We even interrupted his ult a couple of times. We did a good job of soaking up a massive amount of punishment without dying, since we started playing smart. We could have maybe stopped the bleeding a bit better. There was that time the top lane push, but it's apart from a couple of like little decisional errors like that, for the most part we were doing what we needed to do in order to continue to push the game forward, in order to press the advantage, in order to not let the deaths of our teammates and stupid circumstances be the defining factor for the game, right? And also by playing smart, by taking the Rengar's camps, by pressuring him away from ganks, by making it so that he was just never able to 1v1 us ever. We exerted just so much pressure on him that he found it very difficult to get anything done. He just wasn't able to keep up with the average pace of the game, as we saw. Like Katarina and Misfortune were just one-shotting him much more quickly than he was able to one-shot anybody. So it was definitely a messy game, definitely a bunch of things for us to be improving on, but good enough overall macro sense and team fighting to be able to push that through. So hope you enjoyed that particular thundering in the jungle with the bear. Hope you learned at least a couple of things, both from my mistakes and the things that I did not mistake, the things that I did well. If you've got any amount of beef to pick up with me about how, oh my god, you just don't deserve to live because you used this ability wrong, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to improve. Until next time, hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.